we are moving on to a tougher block. Half square triangles. What do you think? Can we do those?
I think we can do it.
But I have just the tool to make it easy. Got to show you. Okay, so this is what we're calling half square triangles. Look at this. They're all over the place. There's white and blue, and there's blue and green, all kinds of half square triangles. And whenever you cut them on the AccuQuilt cutter, you see you have this dog ear right here, and that's what makes it so easy. But the point is that you have to sew from the point, that was a pun, the point is from here, you have to sew a perfect 1/4 inch clear down to here and make the point. Make the stitching come right out on the point to make it work. So we have this tool called a sew straight, and I just want to show you how it works whenever it's not on the machine. So you cut it and you line it up right sides together, and you put it in. This is where you put this on your machine, right at the needle. My fingernail is my needle, if you can get that. And so whenever you put your half square triangle on the sew straight, you line the point up at the needle. And then you have to keep the tail on this center line as well. You know, it sounds simple, but let me tell you, I'm sewing now on my needle, do. But see, you have to keep it all lined up there. My sister Patty said hers didn't turn out right. I said, you didn't have a sew straight. So I already took mine, I put it on my machine, it is ready to go, and I also have a single hole throat plate a single hole throat plate. That helps, and then also your little jumper strip helps too. So finally,
that's right.
After all of that, but we want to do it good, right? Okay, so back to layering. We need to have two and three?
2 and 5.
2 and 5. That was just a trick question.
Okay, well.
I wanted to make sure you knew your dies, Lynn. And you do, huh?
Yes.
Okay, so I know this is the green and the blue half square triangle. That goes on 2. I need 4 of them, so I'm just going to fold my fabric. Actually, I like to have my dark on the top. So I'm just going to fold that. There's 4 layers there. So that's going to be good. But when you're done with that one, then I want you to do the blue and the white. Okay? So that's your job there. And keep the dark on the top. 4 layers again. And you have your mat?
I've got my cutting mats.
Okay.
And then would you hand me the number 2 die?
Oops.
Oh, we're cutting half square triangles first. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. We're getting confused already.
All right. Yeah, there's so many with this one.
Right.
Okay.
On this one, now we're just doing a little square. It's been rough cut. We need 2 sizes of squares. We need the green, or 2 colors, green and white. So I'm just going to be brave. Don't tell Lynn. I think I have 8 layers here. Oh, no.
I didn't hear that.
You didn't hear a thing. It'll work better. Why didn't they make the block with just 6 layers in each one, huh?
All right, so there's one set of your...
So I'm just going to take this
okay.
and go ahead and get started and show you how to sew a half square triangle. Okay, I took my 1/4 inch foot off. I'm going to get my foot back on right there. Okay, pop it in place. Okay, raise it up. Put my jumper scrap right down in there and start sewing. Okay, now, I use my stiletto to take these pieces apart. There's all these layers. I want the blue, dark blue on top. I'm going to take that point and put it right up against my needle. Okay, it's right up against my needle. Put my foot down, and notice right down here how the tail follows along that line, and you just got to get it done perfect. Got to keep your tongue just right. See, even right there, it's still following through. So that's going to just work great when I'm done. Okay, so then I'm just going to keep on flipping, and getting those going through there, like so. And you know what, Lynn? Sometimes I am so tired that I can just sit and sew these all night long. Just keeping it straight, not a plan, just moving along, having a great time.
It's very relaxing.
It is, it's very relaxing. And then I love to do the pressing. Okay, so I got some ready for you.
Okay.
Da-da, 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 da-da. I like to play with my strips too. Swing them around. Okay, so put them all on your pressing mat with the dark on the top.
All right.
Okay, I don't cut them apart.
Okay.
You just turn them so the dark is on the top. Actually, it would be better if you start from the other end.
Other end.
Because you're just going to have to get in on this and pull them clear over. Okay, and now just grab the iron and set your seams.
Okay.
Just go do, do, do. Move it along, move it along. Quick, quick, quick. I have fun with my pieces. And then you just keep on, you lift them up, and you press right into them.
Okay.
And usually I start on the end. This is an art. Let me tell you, there are so many patterns that use the half square triangles. I just did an ocean wave. Oh my gosh. Couple of thousand pieces. Believe me, you better love doing them at that, huh? Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead. How you doing?
I'm doing great over here.
And you're pressing them open.
Yes.
Sue said she does it a little bit different, or Lynn says she does it a little bit different. I'm sorry, I've mixed you up with my assistant's name. Okay, so I've got more when you get bored, but I'm just going to take all of those. How about cut off some so I can start to lay and do the center? I would like to have, cut it with your cutting gizmo. I love that. I put it on my ironing board and I just keep it there.
I love it. It's a
That's
fun
it.
tool. It works
That's
great.
cool. Isn't that good?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay, so we're just going to start laying it out in the center, and going to keep an eye right here. You're going to know first, okay, whenever I turn it wrong, it's easier to see it at a distance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good? That's perfect. Okay, and then you've just got your green corners like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, little cut. Pair of scissors is good to have handy. Okay, 1, 2. Hey, how you coming? Perfect.
Good.
And then all you need to cut, I think, are white squares.
White squares.
White
Okay,
squares.
got those.
You're going to go home. You're going to go, man, okay, now when I add that one, it looks like we're making a diamond. So just put it like this, like this. This is an easy way to make diamonds. And one more. Okay. And then the light corners. So what do you think? This time you really need to stand back and look and make sure everything's in place. I think it's good.
Looks good to me.
Looks good to you. Okay, so this is called a 16 patch. There's 16 pieces. So then I just sew it exactly the same way. I sew down the vertical rows, all the vertical rows, keep them connected, and then I go across the opposite way, and you can just go ahead and make sure that you can actually lock them and swirl that center when you go across. And then the last pressing is away from the center. Easy.
Easy.
Easy, but great techniques to know.